Yo! Guess everybody, we are back with some more hot takes. Yes, very hot takes from the anime and manga community. So you all already know the drill by now. I will make a community post over on the YouTube page, and I'll also go into the Discord. We did the Discord last time, but now we're actually gonna go over to the YouTube page, and I think I saw some pretty good ones. So we're actually gonna go ahead and we're gonna see. I'm hoping we get some spicy stuff. Typically, these kind of slightly lukewarm. We get some hotter stuff sometimes, but I'm very curious to see what we got going on. We have It's Officially Pluto. More people need to read Gachiakuta. Rudo's moveset makes him crazy in any verse. I have not read that, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Next, Croco Boy 7936. Hot take. Overall, Naruto is a darker series than JJK. Okay, JJK is like standard as far as like shonen being dark. I don't know where it got this identity that it's just like super grim, dark, everything sucks, everything is horrible message, because the series has never been that at all. I don't know where this came from. In terms of violence, yeah, I mean, I would say that it's a little darker, but I feel like Chainsaw Man beats it out in terms of like gratuitous violence and stuff like that. But it has tons of moments of levity all over the place. I mean, like what, in the first 25 to 30 chapters, you have Nanami talking to Yuji about how it's okay to be a child. There's something wrong with, you know, wanting to be innocent and all of that. Yeah, Volume 0 with Yuta trying to, you know, find his will to live and find his place in the world. Like, I don't think JJK necessarily is this like super dark story. I don't know where it got this idea from. I feel like it's average as far as its darkness goes. Chihiro Rokuhira is the best MC shonen of this decade. I know it's still early to say that, from what we got till now, I'm sitting on that hill. I like Chihiro a lot. I do. I do. I like Chihiro a lot. The past decade, though, over Midoriya? I don't know. You talking kind of crazy, dog. I need to see some more from my boy, but I like Chihiro. Far from bad. Far from a bad protagonist. I like this, though. I feel that. We have Norman. I worry that we're repeating the same mistakes for JJK with Kagurabachi. Having wants and expectations is normal, but I'm noticing that a lot of the expectations are based around what happened in JJK as well as what didn't happen. Not everyone is doing it, but a good chunk are projecting their JJK experience in Kagurabachi, and they will get burned again when the series does its own thing. It happened with JJK as well, where a lot of disappointment stems from it not doing exactly or similar to what Naruto did. There's also the chance that the anime has a Chainsaw Man reception where it's positive but not a huge boost in popularity due to it being so popular in certain stages. I don't know if I necessarily believe those reports that Mappa gave out. I don't know. Like, they're making the Reize arc into a movie. You gotta sink a lot of time, effort, and money into that. And I don't know. I feel like Chainsaw Man is still very, very popular. I still feel like a lot of people were receptive to Chainsaw Man. As far as in the West goes, I mean, to say it's going to have like JJK appeal, no, I think they set their sights too high on that. I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot with as much budget as they were using. I think they were a little overzealous because Chainsaw Man, it's a weird story, right? It's very strange. JJK is a little more typical. It's a little more of what people are used to. But I feel like Chainsaw Man did fine. I don't know. There's also the chance that the anime has a chance of reception. As long as it doesn't end up like Black Clover, poorly managed even though it had so much potential. Yeah, go ask your boy Triggered Senpai what he thinks about Black Clover and come back to me. I hope when the series does have its first controversial decision, we don't burn it at the stake, even though we will. Okay, there's definitely a difference between JJK fans and Kagurabachi fans. Some good and some bad. I don't think that we're necessarily going to run into that. Some people don't like the Samura betrayal. Some people feel like we haven't seen enough of Samura. Some people don't like the Udaha death because it is so soon. I'm going to let Hokuzono cook on that. I'm definitely thinking we're going to get that flashback with the Seitei War. They've been talking about it the past 5 chapters at this point. So if we don't get a Seitei War flashback arc, I think it'd be definitely something underutilized, but I think that the Kagurabachi community will be fine. I'm hoping at least. I don't know. The JJK heads, they'll flock to us probably, but we'll see. I don't know. Good one though. Yuji and Deku / Sakamoto / Asta / any weekly Shonen Jump look more like friends to Yuji than most of his friends in the manga. Even friendships with little interactions like Chaozu and Goku or Shino and Naruto have more significance in interactions than most of the JJK cast. I don't think that's true. I don't think I see what you're saying. But I don't necessarily feel that way. Megumi and Yuji's relationship is a big thing. Megumi and Nobara's relationship, that was a big thing. Yuji and Todo. No, I don't agree with this. This is a hot take, but this is malarkey. This is bull honky. Like Yuji and Hikari, I mean, they have more stuff than like Shino and Naruto. Like, what are we talking about, man? Come on, stop it. I was fine with what we got of Hikari versus Uraume, although I was a little upset we didn't get to see them fully fight. I was relatively happy with the conclusion to the scuffle that we got. That's a hot take, but I agree. I do think we should have seen a little more. I wish we could have seen if like Uraume had a domain expansion or what their techniques could have been or anything like that. The anime is probably going to expand on it. We will see. JJK's ending was really solid despite its flaws, while AOT's was mid and unnecessarily convoluted. I've kind of always said that I thought that Attack on Titan's plot got a little too convoluted for its own good, and people called me a meathead and a moron. But I don't want to say it's mid. I think it's just fine. Which I guess would be the definition of mid. Like, AOT's ending to me is just okay. It doesn't really help the fact that with the ending of the anime, you find out that, oh, hey, in like 300, 400, or however many years, it all just is going to happen again. Thanks, Aaron. So, I get it. I see what you're saying. I agree. I agree. Kenjaku won. He didn't make the merger. We can tell from his conversation with Yuki that his main goal is to optimize cursed energy, not erase it. And what happened? Yuji, Yuta, Hikari, Pete, Gojo, Kashimo, Higuruma, Takaba all happened, and at least 5 out of those 7, those happened because of him. All the top tiers owe it to Kenny specifically. I feel as a hot take is JJK readers don't go reading comprehension, since I've seen so many people say we never got an answer to this moral question. Kenjaku actually didn't do anything. I see. I don't think this is a hot take. I see what you're saying. I agree. Yeah. See, here's the thing. This guy, I agree with this because it frustrates me that we never got to see Kenjaku's thoughts on what a fully evolved Shijuku Yuji looked like even in hell or something like that, like the purgatory, the afterlife, whatever. Like him just like laughing, like looking at Yuji, just like going absolutely fucking crazy with the blood manipulation. The reverse curse technique, his domain expansion, everything like that. Yuji is literally the perfect specimen that he created. Like, yeah, I would have wanted to see Kenjaku's thoughts on that. But I agree. It isn't fair to say a story is bad because of a bad ending. The ending should be a factor. It's the delivery to the build-up after all. But it isn't fair to say that the entirety of a story is bad because of a bad ending. That ignores things like character writing, events pacing, etc. This isn't a hot take. This is a fact. This man preaching. What? I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all make my heart so happy. Yes. This guy gets it. This brother gets it. People will look at the ending of Jujutsu Kaisen and they will list all these different things that they all of a sudden give a fuck about as far as like answers to questions that they had supposedly, but they're not looking at the whole ride that they were going on in general. It's so frustrating to me whenever people talk about Jujutsu Kaisen. I've talked about the ending of Jujutsu Kaisen in multiple videos at this point, so I'm not going to harp on it anymore. But this man, preaching. I'm pinning this. This brother was preaching. I don't think Gege needs to be pressured into changing anything in the final volumes of his story. Yes, I can agree that it would be awesome if he added some more pages and such, but I'm perfectly fine with his story as is. That's a hot take. People aren't going to like it, but hey, I'm kind of there with you. Shinjuku and the Culling games were better than Shibuya. All right, wait a minute. Culling games better than Shibuya. Hold on, let's relax. Take it down a little bit. Take it down a little bit. Stop. Is there a moment in the Culling games that eclipses Todo coming in and saying we are the exception? Is there a moment in the Culling games that eclipses Yuji's black flashes against Mahito, that black flash he hits on him when he thinks of Nanami? Like, yeah, I don't like that moment because of Nanami, but for Yuji, I love it. Oh, come on, man, stop it. Also, JJK has the best fight choreography of current shonen. I love JJK, and the JJK haters can go explode. The best fight choreography? That'd probably be Sakamoto Days, would it not? I mean, panel to panel is probably, JJK is up there. Gege has a rougher art style, but his movement, his flow, I definitely will say is absolutely disgusting. It's fantastic. I love it. Gege's hand-to-hand combat. Yes. Yuji versus Chojo is still my top 3 fight in the series. Absolutely. Gohan's beast form is tied with Vegeto's ultra ego as the worst transformation in Dragon Ball history. Yes. Yes. I think Beast Gohan is the most unoriginal thing they've ever done. Maybe more so than Super Saiyan Blue. Like, Dragon Ball Super is just all over the place quality-wise. But, like, dude, how many rehashes of stuff are we gonna get before we get some new ideas and stuff like that, man? Like, even if we eventually get Super Saiyan 4 being canon to the story at some point, it's gonna happen. It's popular enough. Like, dude, like, we need some new stuff. Like, Ultra Instinct is fine, but then you have like True Ultra Instinct and all this. I'm all right. Ultra Ego Vegeta. So I might just make that a whole video by itself. To be honest, I've been talking about Ultra Ego Vegeta for like 2 years, and people say I'm stupid and I have no idea what I'm talking about. Ultra Ego is ass. Every time Vegeta used that form, he got knocked out, and he overestimated how much damage he could take in that form. What a fucking stupid ass transformation. Then Beast Gohan, he did 2 things. He kicked Cell Max and he did a Macaco Senpo, or a Special Beam Candy, you know what I mean? And then that was just it. Like, dude, what? We don't even have an explanation as to what that is. Oh, it's Gohan's latent power. He's always bringing out his latent power. What are you talking about? It's the 3rd time he's done it. Oh, annoying. Hot take, new gen battle shonen manga will never have the cultural impact of the big 3 because they come and go too quickly. My Hero ended recently, it feels like it came and went, and now we're coming on to the next thing and the cycle repeats. This is a hot take, I like it, but that's for a reason. The thing is that a lot of authors, they don't want to do the however long chapter grind. I mean, Hirokoshi was going, what, 9 years? And that was still pretty intense as far as like his quality of art goes. That's still crazy, and he's still in his what mid to late 30s at this point. So I mean, he's still got a lot of life left to live, and he wants to work on his next series. But people want to move on to different things. When you go on, like, Oda is probably not making anything after One Piece. Kishimoto, I mean, he's not making any like super long series after Naruto. As long as that was a weekly cycle, will sap the life out of you. People gotta understand that, man. I mean, literally, I'm pretty sure Shonen Jump themselves showed up at Akira Toriyama's door when he wanted to be done with Dragon Ball Z after the Cell Saga, and they said, hey, bro, you gonna make us another arc. You gonna make the Buu Saga. You gonna like it. You gonna figure something out. And Toriyama was like, but I want to focus on Gohan. They said, no, bring Goku back. He's too popular, too much money, too many sales. Nah, you gotta be careful with that. Hot take though, I like it. The toxic positivity that circles the center of the Kagurabachi fandom will be the death of this friendly era as soon as the anime drops. Tensions keep boiling up between marginalized people, especially with how people treat shippers and an incident with a certain moderator recently. I know exactly what you're talking about, by the way. In the fandom, the attempt to push it off as internet drama and preach positivity over everything has made everyone more and more bitter over the past year. It has been sad watching the spiral continuing to go down because of a cracked mask the general side of the fandom continues to attempt to wear. Yes, when I made that one tweet referring to, I think Kagurabachi's first 50 chapters of JJK's, and like that whole fandom jumped me. Like the way they were acting, this wasn't a fandom trying to be positive. This was they were trying to like silence somebody. And when I say that, like people know me, like I speak in all caps all the time. I'm just a loud individual. Anybody that goes to my channel, I'm loud and I'm yelling because I'm hype and shit like that. So I was wanting for a meaningful discussion. When someone actually was trying to discuss with me why they think that or why something like that, yeah, I would respond. But people are like, oh, we're not doing this comparing shit. We're not doing this comparing shit. We can't compare. We can't have discussion. Like they lost themselves. They lost the plot. When you have this idea that you can't discuss there's taboos that we can't discuss because we're gonna hurt each other's feelings. That's dumb. It's you can have a mature discussion about something that you like, and you're not putting anything down. That's what this this toxic positivity that I cannot stand with the Kagurabachi fandom. There's really good parts of the Kagurabachi fandom. There's really bad parts of it. So when anime drops, I don't know what's gonna happen. I hope we don't become like these undead unluck fans. We'll see. I don't know. All right, last one. While OG Cell is good, most people only like Cell from his Team 4-star version, not the actual version. Is this a thing? Is it really? People like Team 4-star Cell. I did it my way. They like that Cell more than the OG Cell. That's interesting. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I was never really a huge Cell fan, to be honest. I'm gonna say something, and people can get mad. I'm not really a huge Dragon Ball villain guy to begin with, anyway. None of them really move me like that. no Dragon Ball villain will ever move me like Sukuna will. Like, not even like Yhwach to me, and I don't even like Yhwach like that, is over like most Dragon Ball villains. Like, Vegeta's an exception, obviously, but I don't know. Dragon Ball villains don't move me like that personally, but hey, I mean, you know, whatever. But yeah, wow, good hot takes, man. Wow, this was actually a good round. Okay, good job, guys. Nice. Wow, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this round of hot takes down in the comments below. It's me, your boy Daffy, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this video. Please make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Now make sure you take care of yourselves, guys, and have a good one. Peace.